Once again, this is Rod Kusanen, aka Spooman for Risk. We discontinued our video about at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, but we wanted to come back because I was so surprised at what occurred. I can't show you this live, of course, but you saw the first several hours of the day live, so I think we've earned your confidence on what has happened here. But some very interesting things did occur after we discontinued our video, so we're going to review this on a historical basis. Now, you may recall that we had predicted that the market would continue to rally, and that ultimately, well, at least at the time of the video, that the market was rallying up. We saw a group reversal, we took a short trade, and concluded the video. We were of the impression at the time that a new low for the day was going to emerge. Now, that was the overall expectation. In the meantime, we'd also been tracking gaps on the VIX, and all of those gaps had not yet been filled when we took the short trade. So picking up from there, I want to show you a couple of other things on the VIX. So just a moment. Okay, here's our 7-tick VIX chart. Here we are at 1 o'clock, right after, or right at the time that we took the short trade. But you notice there were two more gaps on the VIX below that. At least at the time, there were two more. Well, as it turned out, the VIX continued to move down, taking the Spoos up to even higher highs. And then there was another gap that emerged over here, and it moved down and closed those gaps and continued to move down. Okay? So, in the light of the fact that the VIX was continuing to move down, notice how the system, the group reversal system, picked up the group reversals to go long after that initial pullback at 1 o'clock. Now, here's one of our charts that is showing a group reversal right here to go long, right in here at 4 minutes after 1 o'clock. There was that very sharp, very quick 8-point drop, and then a group reversal taking the market back up. We see it here. Here's another chart, same thing. Here's another chart, same thing. The market dropped, but our group reversals kicked in, showing a long trade. Now, where do we see this taking us out of the long trade? Well, by way of using the same approach that we did before on our slower chart, we're going to bring in, or pardon me, our primary chart. Okay. Oops. Let's go back to the move up. So now take a close look at the highs. We're going back up, testing these highs. The highs on all of these moves show strength. Okay? We're going higher, but there's strength here. It's at 977.5, and there's strength there. 978, and there's still strength here. Okay? But now notice, just shortly after 130, okay, shortly after 130, we go from a gold into a dark magenta. Went from gold to dark magenta, and down she goes. Alright, so using the same approach that we were using before, the market rallied up all the way to 978 and change. Finally, you saw the strength go completely out of the move. Here where we turn into a magenta colored bar, dark magenta in fact, and this market dropped, and it dropped suddenly, and it dropped very quickly. Okay? Now, let's take this a step further. We're going to now look at, we're going to kind of go back here just a bit. Remember where we were down here at 72.25? While we got group reversals on some of our other charts going long, the fact remained that at this particular price, okay, 72.25, let me just get it up there. Okay, right about there. This was weak, as you know. There really wasn't much strength here on this chart. We had group reversals on the other charts to go long, but this still served to be weak. This level in here, right? Here's another. We're weak at that level, yet we're still rallying. Okay, now here's my point. We get up to the high here, and we're weak at the top. The market shorts. And you can ignore that signal there. That was a arbitrary signal. We come right back down to that price. Okay, come right back down to that price, and we're still weak. We come right down to 72.25, and now we're beginning to see some strength back in the market. Okay, 72.25. What was weak before now shows some signs of strength right in here.